Okay, so on this one, I'm probably going to make a lot of people mad. You know what? I don't care. My last rant was on an even more detrimental, serious situation. This one, on the other hand, this one's quite serious as well. First off, how about everybody who sees this? How about you like, subscribe, thumbs up it, and share this one on your social media. Let this one go viral. Because here's the deal. Can anyone out there, anyone, tell me what makes a rifle an assault weapon? I'm not gonna hold my breath. You know why? Because there ain't very many of you smart enough to know this. I am so sick and tired of it. I'm over with it. What makes an assault rifle an assault rifle is when it is used to assault somebody. It's like my M4. I'm guilty. I've called it an AR-15 because of the fact that the general public only knows all of those guns to be as a AR-15, AR-15. They're all AR-15s. No, they're not. AR is a brand. Armalite rifles. Has nothing to do with assault rifle. Not a thing. You people are driving me up a wall with this. I watched it tonight. Some liberal twerp on Fox News trying to tell us if we'd have an assault weapons ban. If it's never been used to assault somebody, it's not a damn assault weapon. You are ignorant. You're welcome, sir. I am so sick of this. My 30-30 lever action. I think it holds 7, maybe 8 with one in the chamber. If I used that to assault somebody, it's no longer a brush hunting rifle. It is at that time an assault weapon. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that kind of person. That's my euphemism to try and get through your thick, dumb skull that you need to go back to school. That you are one of the main reasons why our country is being ripped and shred apart. The government has already infringed on our rights to bear arms, to be able to fight and overthrow our government and the chances of tyranny. Last I checked, my government was still able to carry full automatic weapons. The last time I checked, my government was allowed to just have silencers, and none of our business. None of our business. Which and who and which and where and what people have those equipment of. Yeah, we can have tanks. Next to impossible to get, but you can't own it unless the government knows exactly who you are and where you're at and what your intentions are with it. I see a problem with that. The reason being is because of people like you liberals. Your fault directly? Nah, that happened before you came around. But now your whole big kick is on assault weapons. And I don't understand it. This is a bushcraft camping knife. Okay? If I assaulted somebody with this knife, it's no longer just a bushcraft knife. Then it becomes an assault bushcraft knife. See how this works? A rifle is a rifle. A handgun is a pistol. A shotgun, it's a shotgun. They all have their direct meant for purpose. Whether it be for hunting, self-defense, or to defend myself against tyranny. I have that right. Now, I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to do it. I'm just simply going to lay it out plain and simple for you. This is America. Donald Trump is our president. That's right. I voted for him. I promoted for him. And in 2020, I'm going to do it again. And if the wall comes up for a vote, I'm going to vote for it. And if Donald Trump would decide to pull an Obama and enforce his rules and regulations on everybody, like Obamacare, California wouldn't have a choice. If something like that would have been done over something Obama was doing, the National Guards would have been on every doorstep in the entire region. In my opinion, that's what Donald Trump ought to do with California. I don't want illegals here, but don't you dare try to call me a racist. My brother-in-law, he's full-blood Mexican. My nephew and my niece, they're half Mexican. And I love them babies with all my heart. And I'd do anything in the world for them. But they're all legal. They're here rightfully. And if they weren't, you know what I would do? Me being a legal citizen, if my niece and my nephew weren't, I would load them up. God's honest truth. Load them up, my sister up, her husband up. We'd take a little trip down to Mexico. And with our American money, we could live really good down there for a long time. Especially long enough to just file the paperwork, go through the proper channels, and legally get them back here as American citizens. You liberals are stuck in your ways, and I am so sick and tired of it. You want to blame shootings on guns. if a terrorist, I won't even say that, because it would be the same whether it be a terrorist or somebody who got mad because the Bears lost a game, and he went out and he got in his truck and he drove around downtown Oklahoma City or downtown Tulsa over in the Brady district and found the biggest crowd of people he could find and drove his truck right through the middle of them as hard and as viciously as he could till he slammed it into the side of something it wouldn't go through. Who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame Ford or Chevy or Dodge or trucks in general? No, you're not. Because you know how ignorant and stupid that sounds. You need to put the math together and figure it out. I own a M4, or as all of you liberals think, an AR-15 assault rifle. My gun's never assaulted anybody. It sits in its gun cabinet. Very, very well behaved. It's either the laziest gun in the world or the most polite. Because it's never fired any faster than what I wanted it to. What I was able to make it to by how fast I could get that finger to move. I don't understand it. You want to put the blame on something that has nothing to do with it. Y'all need to get your act together and get yourself straight and get right with the Lord and learn where you live. If you don't like it, then I have a easy, simple solution, a 100% way for you to be happy, love yourself, and love where you're at, and love the way their rules and regulations go. By you finding the country that you so want us to be, that has the laws and the rules and the regulations that you so want us to have, you pack all your shit and you go there. Then you'll be living the way you want to live. Simple logic. Simple logic. Because this is America. And we're fighting to get our way of life back. And we're going to get it. The only way to stop a bad guy with a gun a bad guy who turns a innocent gun into a assault weapon, the only way to stop him is to be a good guy with a self-defense weapon of equal ability. So instead of all the people in the church in Texas, all these kids in school in Florida, all the kids in the school in Columbine, if just one teacher, one faculty member period, would have happened to have had something of equal ability to equalize that situation before it started, the person who committed that crime would have thought about it before they did it, because they would have known that what they were walking into that place with did not make them inferior to what was there. And even if they still were ignorant enough to make that decision and walked in there and started shooting rounds, bad people are gonna happen. Bad people are gonna act. There's nothing we can ever do to stop that. People will bludgeoningly kill each other with their hands. But rather than so many mass casualties, if somebody else could have put a round in that person being evil person and stopped them, that would have been less lives lost. That's the way of life. That's how it works. So you take this and make it go viral, because people need to hear it, and people need to realize how the world really works and how it really needs to be done. But to everybody out there, regardless of whether you like me or not, I wish you the best, and may God be with you. Good night.